on the game?
Well, the game went kind of how I thought it would. I mean, when you had the win, you had to take advantage of it. And when the win was in your face, you couldn't put yourself in harm's way. And I thought, watching their film, you see them play McNeese to a 6-point game. You see them play Nichols to a 9-point game. You got to remember, these guys had 2 Division I teams on their schedule and played both those Division I teams pretty good. So, this is a beautiful stadium. They'll be able to increase the recruiting with this beautiful place, and they're very well coached. There's a reason why he won 3 national championships at Division II, and the game kind of went how I thought it was going to go. I thought, when they took the lead, our kids didn't panic. We made some plays, and then we got to stop. And then, it's always dangerous if you're going to, punt to Davion Davis. And they punted to Davion Davis, and he made a huge play to kind of put the whole thing away. So it's a great win. It's a kind of win that you build on when you get in the playoffs because, you're going to be in tight games. And these kids have been in a number of tight games now. Southeast Louisiana, Northwestern State, Abilene Christian, Central Arkansas. I mean, so we've been in tight games before. And 3 of those last 4 tight games, we've responded 3 in a row. So, again, everything that we wanted to get out of this game, we got out of it, and I thought it was a great win on the road.
Up 24-0. What do you think changed in this football game?
Well, yeah, it's just a win thing. I mean, we were up 17-0, and then we went up 24, and then again that 24 was with the win into our face, and then you kick off. You got to kick off in a short kickoff, and they're gonna get some field position. I thought they did some good job second half, making some adjustments. They started trying to get our linebackers in space when we were trying to get some pick plays. I thought they did a good job with some pick plays. So and we were getting a little banged up in our secondary. And it was great play by Daniel Adams. I mean, Josh Price is one of the best safeties in the country, and him going out really hurt us. And then Daniel steps in and makes a huge play on that interception. We gave Daniel a hard time because Daniel was a wide receiver for a short period of time, and there's a reason why he's not a wide receiver anymore because he dropped a lot of balls. But that was a great diving catch, and it's neat to see someone who's worked so hard get an opportunity, forced into a difficult situation. He made a big play for us. So.
PJ Hall once again had another big impact on the game. He became the national all-time tackle for a loss leader today.
Yeah.
Just touch on his impact on this football game.
Yeah, I mean, I thought our whole defensive line played great, and obviously PJ's the leader there. And the unique thing about him is here's a 300-pound man. You can play at all 4 spots on our defensive line, and by doing that, this gives us so many variations of what we can do in terms of rotating personnel. And we were wearing down. I could tell defensive line-wise we were wearing down, but the nice thing was with PJ, moving him around gave us some more opportunities to put some different people on the field. So, PJ Hall, one of the greats ever to play here, one of the greats ever to play FCS football, and it's been a pleasure to coach him, and hopefully we have a bunch more ball games with him.
You talked about the win. How different was it, just game plan-wise, scheme-wise, when you had to switch halves of the field?
Yeah, it was difficult. A lot of it. It's a lot on the receivers because you're not getting a clean ball. That ball's moving a lot, and then the wind's gusting, so you can't get a steady rhythm in terms of how far you should throw the deep balls. And we got behind them a couple times and just couldn't execute when we normally do execute. I mean, it's one of the balls Jeremiah throws best is that long ball. I thought their guys did a great job in the back end. I thought they did a great job fighting our kids. And there was some physical play out there, and that's the way it is. But yeah, I mean, the win was a definite factor in the passing game and a huge factor in the kick game. I thought we managed the moments in the kicking game pretty well. I thought we did a great job putting pressure on them when they had the wind into their face and created some short kicks and even got a block. And then obviously, what a huge play Davion Davis taking back that punt for a touchdown. Also, they were concerned about our kickoff return guys, and when they scored in the fourth quarter, they put it short, so we got great field position there. So our special teams were a big part of us winning this ball game. There's no question. I told the players going into this thing, I said, listen, windy days, special teams play a big part because you can make big plays, but also you can put yourself in harm's way if you don't handle the ball properly on special teams. And I thought all day long we did a great job handling the special team situation and the wind.
You talked about special teams. Field position was a big thing in this game, and do you feel like that allowed you guys to open up your play calling a little more? You weren't really in the shadow of your own end zone.
Yeah, when you're backed up and the wind's in your face, it really makes it difficult. But we really didn't have those situations. We got a number of first downs in critical situations just to move the ball out far enough that we weren't, putting our punter in a bad situation. And again, a blocked punt, a punt return for a touchdown. In the fourth quarter, they didn't want to kick deep to our guys, so we got the ball in great field position there. Again, I think our special teams really managed a lot of great moments here, and really gave us an opportunity to win.
Catch. It was just, man, we got hit with frustration and complacency. It just seemed like we was kind of bored out there, and we just knew somebody had to make a play. Like, we were just like, man, somebody has to make a play. Somebody had to do something. They up right now. They was up right at the time. It was up at that time, and it was like, he had covered me the last drive, and I was like, man, I got to come back with something. And I was like, Briscoe, just don't. Briscoe had actually Coach Krams had called the play, and I was like, Briscoe, we had called the play earlier, and we missed it, overthrew me. I was like, Briscoe, just don't overthrow me. Just give me a chance. And if you give me a chance, I'm going to go up and get it. I might be a little guy, but I'm going to go up and get it, man. So Briscoe threw it up. He threw it in a good spot. Hey, Walter Payton Award winner. He threw it in a good spot. And then it was, some of our players was down, some of our receivers was down. Briscoe was getting frustrated. I was, man, just keep your wits about you, and we're going to make it through. And we persevered.
How difficult was it for you guys with the win here today and just making those adjustments, especially one side of the field or the other side of the field?
Well, we knew coming into the game that coming into this game that the win was going to be strong. So we had already made some adjustments, but it seemed like we had to make even it's different than just talking about it and actually just coming out here and actually having to make adjustments for the win. So, I guess going that way. The win was to our back, so we felt good about that, But our play calls definitely changed when it came to the win. So, but it wasn't hard, to really adjust. We was good out there.
It was huge. I mean, it was literally a two-quarter football game is what it felt like almost. You could even change your defense up depending on which way the wind was. I mean, the wind was a huge factor. I think gusts got up to 30 miles per hour. I don't think it affected my balls a lot, other than a couple of those deeper ones hanging them up. But I mean, it felt like a two-quarter football game, and it was a battle. I mean, we got up so fast, and I think we may have gotten a little bit complacent there, and then kind of got hit in the mouth, and they changed some things up, and we had to kind of go to the drawing board. But I think it was a huge team win. I mean, in all three phases.
After you guys go down there at the end and y'all have got to put a drive together, just what was that conversation heading out for that final drive?
Oh, it was just this is where you find out what you're made of. I mean, that was it. And I asked some of the guys, I said, are they really better than you? I said, this is where you find out right now if they're better than you, and they're not better than us. But that's a dang good football team. They play really hard. But again, big-time players making big-time plays, Davion and Yeti. I mean, Davion on the punt return and Yeti making a big third down catch and a big touchdown. I mean, they're to win the game. I mean, can't ask him to do anything else, just making big plays.
Yeti said he told you just to put it up there where he can go get it.
Yeah.
What can you say about the catch that he made there?
I told him we had been running that play a little bit early on in the game, but we hadn't really had the protection that we wanted into it. So finally I said, hey, let's max protect this a little bit more, and then let's let Yeti be Yeti, because that guy's not better than Yeti. And if I give him a chance, he's going to come down with the football. So I think it was a lot of kind of Yeti making big plays, and a couple years ago against McNeese in the playoffs, two kind of like that, a big third down play followed by 2 plays later him making a big kind of back shoulder catch in the end zone. I think that was kind of the Yeti we saw tonight. And I think it's really the first time we've seen that Yeti this year. And it's good to get him going again like he was.
Tell me what you saw on the play and kind of what your reaction was like.
All week, Coach, just preaches to us to read our keys. On that play, I had middle defending, so I saw him running a post route, so I just jumped it and then just got the pick.
Did you think you were going to get it to the end zone?
I thought I was going to get it to the end zone. I got to work on my running back skills because I have zero vision. But yeah, I thought I was going to get it to the end zone. They made a good play on me, and it created a lot of momentum too. So
from you guys' standpoint on the defensive side of the ball, after the team gets up 24-0, what kind of change that allowed them really back in this game and ultimately to take the lead?
I don't really think anything changed. I think we probably got just a little too complacent, and Coach preaches to us. It's still a 2-quarter game. We knew that they were a lot better than the record showed. So we just had to come out that second half and finish better because we knew that they were going to put up a fight, especially with it being their senior day. So.
What can a win like this do for these guys, especially as y'all won a game in the regular season and you start looking towards the playoffs? What can a win like this do for y'all?
It teaches us a lot. It teaches us that we have to finish. We have to learn how to play all 4 quarters because if you don't play all 4 quarters in the playoffs, it cannot go your way. So it just teaches us to overcome adversity and fight to the end. All right.